All right, Chapter 9, Getting Tough Feedback. This is kind of counterintuitive because lots of people truly want to hear praise and what they're doing well. But if you talk to high performers, the highest performers, they actually usually want tough feedback to help them improve. Unfortunately, their leaders sometimes are uncomfortable in giving that feedback, which essentially rips people off from the opportunities they need to grow and get better. So the question in the chapter is, how do you rate at getting honest opinions about your performance? There's a great quote in the book from Shakira: "I prefer an ugly truth to a pretty lie." There are many people in the world that would rather you just told them pretty lies. I've just found for high-performing leaders, that's not the case. Of course, people want to know what they're doing well, but high performers are more interested in how they can improve, and I'm sure that's the case for you. You know, you really need to work on this if you wonder how effective you are as a leader. You don't know, you're unsure. You can't name 4 people who regularly give you uncomfortable but valuable feedback. These people are invaluable. You haven't sought opinions on your performance through something formal like a 360 review in the past 2 years. You wonder what your board or the person to report to really thinks of you. And you haven't received uncomfortable feedback from somebody that works with you or you work for in the past 6 months. The key point here is this feedback gives us the data and insights to help us to grow and get better. And often the people around us don't want to tell us what we need to know because they're trying to be nice. And unfortunately, they're holding us back. In the chapter, we talk about lots of different things, including 360s and the right way to do them. I believe it's a team event. And other techniques you can use to get excellent feedback to help you grow. One of my favorites, it's one of the simplest, almost innocent tools you can use, is called the after action review or project review. This is where you sit down with the team at the end of any given project and just talk about what went well, what didn't, and how will you improve next time. And amazingly, because the feedback's not about a person, it's about a process or a project, you can see where the leaders involved in the project could be more effective, and it gives you tons of ideas of how to improve in a very non-judgmental way. So on the screen, you can see the 3 specific questions that you ask at the end of a project. The process is to say, hey, think about these questions, come prepared to the meeting, and then you discuss. So number 1, what went well? Number 2, what did not go well? And number 3, what did you learn? And then list 3 things you'll do differently next time to improve the process and the outcome in the project. So that's a very simple tool, and because it's done in an open, non-judgmental way, it's easy for everyone to put the truth on the table without formal mechanisms. And as a leader, all you have to do is sit back and listen and wonder about how you could prevent or better manage these situations. Going back to the tools, if this is something that you think you need to do, I'd recommend that you make it one of your goals for the quarter. And if you don't have the tools yet, lawrenceandco.com or chapter 17 of the book has the tools for the quarterly planning that might help you here. In summary, getting great feedback, although awkward, is the fuel we need to get stronger and grow. And you just need to make sure you're getting enough of it. And don't worry, the people around you, whether at work or in your life, they've got ideas of how you could be a more effective person. It's just your job to make sure you get it.